Hey guys, Side Hustle Mike here, and also B-Tech Automotive. So I'm kind of making a dual video here just because I haven't posted on either channel in a while. So both videos kind of coincide on what I'm doing here today. So first of all, hopefully you guys are doing good. Happy November, by the way. I am heading out to do a delivery right now, picking up a Walmart Spark order. So I am still doing Walmart Spark, guys, and I am going to leave an affiliate code down for you guys below. It should be open now that the holidays are here, because Walmart gets crazy when it comes to the the Spark stuff during the holidays. So first of all, I just want to kind of iterate that I'm still exist, guys. It's been a minute since I've posted a video for my Side Hustle Mike channel, which is a gig work channel that I was working on, and also B-Tech Automotive. So the reason why I'm kind of doing both is because I'm actually doing a delivery, and also on the car side of the spectrum, I broke 5,000 miles on my car already a while back. So I'm actually over 6,000 miles on the actual car, and I'll once I pull up to the Walmart that I'm going to, I'll go ahead and show you guys the dash on how much miles I actually do have. But yeah, guys, it's been a good minute. I've been focusing on a lot of other stuff. I have a podcast channel talking about wrestling, and then also I have another channel dedicated to tech stuff also. So I've been kind of like just trying to like do different things over the last couple of years when it comes to streaming. Not streaming, but just YouTube in general, right? Trying to kind of get my name out there on different platforms like cars and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely do want to talk about ownership of this vehicle over the last, I've had it since March, so it's been more than 6 months. And just go over that with you guys. Okay, so you can see that it is pretty busy traffic right now. It's about 3 o'clock right now, so school's letting out, people are picking up their kids. It's a pretty busy intersection for the most part, but the Walmart is actually on my left-hand side over here. Once I'll be turning, you'll see it right away, if I even get a chance to turn. But anyways, yeah, guys, for the most part, I did hit over 6,000 miles on this car already, which is pretty crazy. Mostly I've just been using it as a daily driver. I haven't really taken any long trips with this vehicle. The longest I've driven is about 45 minutes. Going and coming, well, not going and coming, but like about an hour and a half drive, commuting from one portion of where I live to like the other side of a few towns over, right, which is kind of like it's about a 40-minute to an hour drive depending on traffic. And for the most part, this car drives very smoothly on the highway. I have no issues getting up to highway speed. Yes, it's a little bit slower. I would say 0 to 60 is probably like in the 8-second range, 8 to 10 seconds, depending if you have it in sport mode or not. I do turn on sport mode when I'm on the highway, and when I'm trying to pass or pick up speed. And then for the most part, once you're at speeds, I turn off sport mode to save a little more on gas. And then again, if I'm trying to pass, I'll turn sport mode back on, which I don't really know what sport mode does in this vehicle specifically. Here we go, we finally got a green light. Because it is a CVT transmission. So CVT, basically, it's like having a 1-gear transmission, but it fakes gear shifts, I guess. So here we go, we're turning into the little Walmart. So, but again, no complaints as far as like gas mileage goes. And once we pull up, I'm gonna check in. The people probably are waiting for me because I'm already a couple minutes late. I'm picking up this delivery. So the guy that usually does it, he's probably gonna bring out the order right away. I'm gonna check in and he's gonna bring it out right away. But I will show you the mileage right now. Let me just get checked in really quick. Start trip. It's only about a 1 mile delivery also, which is good. $11 for 1.5 miles, so I ain't gonna complain. Here, let me get this off really quick so I can show you guys while we're waiting on that. My dash is super dirty, by the way, guys. I do need to wipe it down. You can see there that it's like really dirty. I don't know why exactly. I don't know why it's like it looks like it has like a some sort of residue on it. I don't know what's going on with that. I do have like a glass cleaner though. I think the last thing I used to clean this was like a wipey from like whatever. But yeah, you can see here that it's 6,275 miles, and I have about 94 miles of range left on the vehicle. So again, guys, this car has been pretty okay with me as far as gas goes. Right now, current averaging 26.7 miles a gallon. Again, I don't really drive very fast. Usually my average speed, even though it says 13 miles an hour, is actually probably between 35 and 40 miles an hour, because again, I do live in a city, and again, I'm just everywhere, in the city when I'm doing deliveries. It says currently on my tank, I guess I have 271 miles of range. Well, not range, but I have 270 miles that I've used out of this tank. And again, it says I have about a little more than quarter of a tank. I'm hoping this lasts me until Thursday, but probably not. I am going to have to gas up probably before then. 0.5. I don't know what's taking them so long to bring me the delivery out. Again, I am here at Walmart waiting for a delivery, guys. Hopefully they come and load it up quick. It's literally like probably just a couple of bags. But yeah, guys, for the most part, I've really enjoyed this car. Since I've had it since March. I definitely think that these little economical cars are going to be extinct after this year or next year. I mean, literally, this is one of the last years that they are making this car. The only car that's cheaper than the Nissan Versa is the Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mirage is a little bit cheaper. I think it's under 20,000. I think like you can get a little more high-end things with the Mirage though, but I've already seen a lot of car review videos, and this car was for me. The second I saw it, I was like, oh no, I got to get the Nissan Versa before it goes out. But anyways, guys, they are about to bring me the I don't know if you guys can see that or not, the stuff here, the person in the window over there. So yeah, we're gonna turn the camera off really quick, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, and as you can see here, literally two items here, just the Gatorades and one bag of like soups. I guess hopefully whoever this is going to is probably sick from their stomach, because they just ordered like 6 things of soup. But yeah, guys, Walmart Spark has been okay to me. It's been slow some days, and it's been busier some other days. So like today, I've been off today, and let's get this back on me really quick. So some days are hit or misses for me. So today I've actually been off. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is literally the only order that I've been wanting to pick up, because they've been sending me like a lot of Home Depot orders. And I'm not too big of a fan of doing Home Depot orders, just because they're very high mileage, like 10 plus miles usually. And you have to get down and go inside the Home Depot in order to get like, whatever stuff that they are going to deliver. And then you have to walk it back to your car. And a lot of the time they only want to pay like $7 to $10, and then you have to drive like 10 miles. Like, no fucking thanks. Like, I don't know what the Spark executives are thinking when it comes to stuff like that, because it's like, it does not make it worth it for me. Like, I would rather do Uber Eats. I would rather do Uber Eats than do that, like, because Uber Eats is definitely a lot more, I wouldn't say practical, but like at least the deliveries are a little bit shorter. Sometimes you do have to wait at the restaurant. But anyways, guys, yeah, so for the most part, yeah, I've been pretty much doing the same stuff the last couple months, you know what I mean? Again, I probably don't remember the last time I posted a video doing my side hustle stuff and my car channel, right? But, hopefully I can find a nice parking spot to kind of just talk about what I like about the car after I drop off this delivery. But the deliveries have been pretty okay. Right now I've been only averaging probably between $75 and $150 a week on Spark. I think last week I made like $150, I think, maybe close to 150. But I've been using the money, guys. Y'all know that the economy is pretty bad and has been. And I don't really want to talk about politics, but again, Biden and Harris are moving out. Trump got elected, is the president-elect, so I'm hoping that some things change when it comes to the finances for the country, and bringing down the cost of living when it comes to groceries, gas, and everything like that, because it would make it a lot more practical for me to do less of gig work. I'm still doing it. I still do it at least 4 to 5 days a week, depending on my work schedule. Now my work schedule has me, before, I guess if you guys follow the channel early, most of my schedule from last year was early. And again, I'm working part-time at a retail. It was early, so So now my work schedule is late in the evening, and the crappy part about that is sometimes the good orders are at nighttime relative to the morning orders. So that's what's been kind of, off about it for me, is that sometimes I really like to do the evening orders because they pay out better, but also sometimes the morning orders are good also. It really just depends on your area. Obviously for me, I've been trying to get used to doing morning orders, right? But again, sometimes the morning orders just don't hit as hard as the afternoon orders. A lot of people like to get their groceries after they get out of work or school. So that's that. And, obviously I've noticed that the tipping has also not been great over the last couple months also. I kind of did spark less during the summer because one of my other YouTube channels was making a pretty good amount of money until about July. I was making probably close to, $500 a month on that YouTube channel. So it really kind of eased it for me to do orders on Spark. So I would still do Spark, just not as much. I would maybe do it like 2-3 days out of the week opposed to like 5 days. So like today's my day off, guys, and I'm out doing it. This is my first order, so I do plan to kind of hit orders hard now that it's, we're hitting the evening hours, and hopefully I can at least get 2 or 3 orders. So you guys already know my goal is honestly just to earn an extra $30 to $50 a week, or I'm sorry, a shift, right, on this platform. But again, it really just depends. Sometimes customers, they just don't want to tip, and like I understand right now everyone is kind of struggling with the economy going on right now. So okay, it looks like we are pulling up to the house. I've actually delivered to this house before. Last time they were waiting outside. Now they're just, no one's here, so I'm probably gonna place whatever I am on the chair. Let me just pull up and confirm really quick. The address. 4100. Yeah, okay, let me get this unplugged really quick. It's really not a lot of things, only literally 2 items. I wish I could take the camera with me though, but that's not gonna happen. I don't know what the fuck this car is doing over here. He's pulling up. Maybe I'm in their spot. Maybe I'm not. I don't know, old guy. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick, guys. Okay, guys, so I did get done with that delivery, so I just kind of want to do a walk around again on the vehicle, right? Talk about it a little bit. So the paint's been kind of holding up for the most part. You can kind of see here that you're seeing some spotting. This I don't. That's from the tree that my dad has, and it's ugly. But one thing that I can say about this car is that I really do regret not waiting and getting it in the color I wanted to, because I like the silver color. It's just it doesn't pop like I want it to. I like the tires. The tires have been very nice and they've held up, but I kind of don't really like the rim style also. To some degree, I think I would have preferred getting the SV model instead of the SR model. Really the only difference between the SR and the SV are the rims and tires and this little spoiler and the screen on the inside. That's pretty much it. Also, the interior is a little bit different, but not to the point where I would be freaking out or noticing a lot of different things. You do get a little bit of bells and whistles with the SR, but you do get I think you do get a better sound system also. But for the most part, again, the car's been nice. Obviously, I haven't really used the back seat for much other than just having jackets and a blanket back there, my work hats. Haven't really been able to use that little jack back there. It's a little dirty right now. I need to get it vacuumed, and I did wash it a couple of days. One thing that kind of has impressed me with this vehicle though is the trunk space here also, because the trunk space has been very good. I need to clean out the leaves, but as far as trunk space goes, right, I haven't had any issues putting orders in here and getting stuff done as far as the deliveries goes. So you can see all the freaking leaves from my from sitting under the tree. I literally stopped using the car cover after the first month. I got tired of using it, and you can see the leaves. I don't know why these headlights or these taillights are the way they are, but the leaves fall in here really easily, and that's both sides. You can see Like I have just leaves that are just stuck in here, and it just hasn't, you know, obviously I would have to remove the tail light in order to get access to that portion, but whatever leaves are stuck there, they're going to be stuck there until the car's traded in or sold. So yeah, guys, for the most part though, I mean, I do like the little car. I hate to see Nissan get rid of a little vehicle like this, just because, you know, I guess little sedans are just not what people want anymore. But it's a nice little sporty looking car. Definitely not like this Honda that's over here. But you know, I do like the headlight design. I like the grille design. I really wish the U.S. market had the fog lights. Obviously, it's not probably as needed as in other countries. And I do like the new Nissan logo. New Nissan logo looks awesome. But it's been very fun to drive. You know, I'm not complaining. I haven't even noticed this, but I know this is like a turn signal. Let me turn on my signals just to see if it works, because I've never even seen those. But yeah, it looks like the little blinker on here works. I've only had a few cars that actually have done that, so that's pretty cool. Again, rim size, I honestly think that these have 17s, but I honestly think that they probably would look better with an 18-inch rim. And they get dirty pretty easily. Like you can see here, I'm gonna like wipe my finger on it. You can see the dirt on my finger, but it's very hard to keep these clean. It's only a 4-spoke or a four lug tire, and you can kind of see back here that I am starting to see like a little bit of surface rust. I don't know if that's dirt. It looks like surface rust on the drum brake. So there's that. But so far, no issues with like the suspension or anything like that. I have been able, the little exhaust tip that I put is still there. You can check out my other videos if you guys want to order one. But I've noticed that it is starting to. I don't know if it's just dirt. Maybe it's just dirt. It is starting to rust a little bit on the inside though, but not too bad. Not to the point where it's like ugly, but it's been a nice little car. To drive. Versa SR. Now my finger is dirty, guys. Let's get back inside, and then we'll close off the video here. And I am in a public park, by the way, guys. So if you guys are ever afraid to film anywhere, like at least like me, I always try to find like public parking lots or public spots, because you can't really get in trouble for filming on public properties. So check this car out over here. Nice Honda, but they have a donut on the rear. I don't know what's going on with that. I really like the new Honda Civics, by the way. I just really out of my price range. Even like the base model Honda Civics are like, you know, in the 25,000. So really something that was a little more out of my price range. But again, guys, I do kind of regret not getting the SV. The SV has a little bit of a smaller screen. I think that one has a 7-inch touch display, but it still comes with, you know, Apple CarPlay and everything like that. I don't believe that the SV has the wireless charging. If it does, somebody quote me on that. And again, I really like the seat designs. I really like the black and the red stitching. Obviously, you can see it's a little bit dirty. My dogs were in here earlier. I do take my dogs for car rides every now and then, but it does have like some nice little accents, like, you know, the chrome handles, the faux carbon fiber over here. These on the base models, I think this little area is just like hard plastic, but on the SR, it is like a leather. I love the fact that I can turn this car on from an app. You know, it does have auto start on with the key fob also. You just press it twice on the lock and then hold it down. So I do like the fact that I can do that, or I can just turn it on from the app. I can unlock and lock the doors from the app also. Steering wheel is very comfortable, guys. Like, I haven't really, had an issue with the steering wheel or anything like that. Like, for the most part, for having almost, 6,000 miles on it, I have no complaints as far as the drivability of the vehicle. Obviously, do I wish it had more torque? Yes, but you guys have to understand this is a 4-cylinder, 110 horsepower gas economical car that is made to look a little sporty and whatnot. But window buttons all work right. I just hate that only the the driver's side is automatic. I think that, like on most modern cars, you should have at least the first two windows, the first front windows, automatic, right? Like, I don't see why they can't just do that. It's not really that hard. I'm pretty sure it's like a $5 add-on. AC works amazing. I love the AC in this car. Opposed to my truck. The back, honestly, I wish they made like a little coupe of this. Like, I would probably drive a coupe of this, but I mean, this car is so small, like, really, like, if you're a passenger, like, if you're tall, you're not going to have fun in this car. I'm telling you that much. As a front seat driver, I would say it's probably not as bad, but backseat drivers, I would not complain much. Or I meant to say, backseat drivers would probably complain a little bit if they were probably over 6 feet tall, as far as the leg room goes. At least for the driver's side. Passenger side, probably not as bad. But for me, like, I have to have my seat, like, pretty much not all the way back, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, guys, just to close this video out right, again, I still have really been enjoying the car, and when it's clean, I really like it, because I think this car does really look nice when it's clean. Do I wish I would have gotten the color that I wanted? Yes, but at the end of the day, color is just a color, and a car is just supposed to get you from point A to point B. Whether you're riding in style or not. I don't think that really matters that much. Ooh, they're selling this Ford Fusion up here. Interesting. But anyways, to some degree though, I do think that I should have just gotten the SV model instead, because I could have saved probably a couple $1,000s. Oh, that's from Mexico. What the heck? Okay, sorry. There's a car that's for sale over here, but it has Mexican license plates on it. So I'm just like, how am I supposed to get that over here? Anyways, I wish I could afford to buy like a little project car. That would be nice. But again, my channels just haven't been doing well. I do need to get on it. I'm posting videos, guys. So for the BTech Automotive channel, this is my 5,000 mile plus review on it. And again, I've been enjoying the car. If you can still get your hands on one before they stop making them, I think 2025 might be the last model year, then I would go for it. If you guys can get your hands on the manual transmission one, and you can do that even better, because the manual transmission one is going to have more free range when it comes to the actual gearing, etc., like that. And you can just do more with it. You can probably do like mods to it that will possibly make it a little bit faster. But if not, then even the base model would be fine. The only thing that I would keep, that if you guys need Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, then you would have to go a trim higher. But even then, they sell like cheap wireless Android or Android or Apple CarPlay screens that you can just plug into the the outlet here, and you can sync it up with the Bluetooth. So there's definitely a lot of different options that you can do if you want to save yourself a couple $1,000s. Me, I kind of wanted all the bells and whistles from the get-go. So that's just me personally, getting it for myself, though. That's what I wanted. I wanted something a little higher end, since I was driving the truck for a couple of years, and it didn't have any like nice features. I wanted, the blind spot monitoring. I wanted the lane keep assist. I wanted, the auto cruise control, the adaptive cruise control. I wanted all of that, you know what I mean? Because, I am using this vehicle, right? And if I'm going to be paying for a car, I might as well get the features that I want. So keep that in mind, guys. And again, if you guys are watching from the Side Hustle Mike channel, thanks again. I will try to put more videos out as the holidays go, so just keep that in mind. This is the first video. To close it out, I probably will show you guys the earnings that I've made over the last month or so, just to kind of keep you guys updated with that. I do want to share that with you guys, let you guys know what my earnings have been. So let's go ahead and jump to that really quick. Okay, guys, so you can see here that it's barely November the 18th, so I've only made $18. Some of the tips rolled over from yesterday, because I did do 2 deliveries yesterday. But let's see, from last week, I made $163. The week prior, the beginning of November, I only did about $83, which is kind of weak, honestly. Like, some of the weeks are a lot weaker than others. October, I did pretty okay. You guys can see here that I made $104 one week, $179 one week, $162, and then the beginning of October I wasn't really doing anything. So So again, it's going to vary for me, guys. Some weeks I'm making a little more than others, 105, 137, 61, 118. But you guys keep in mind, doing this and my YouTube channel is basically paying for this car. So, all my other bills are from my main job that go from there. So, again, I wanted to post this to let you guys know also that doing gig work can help you, pay for things like a car if necessary, right? And I'm staying on it, right? I'm trying not to get too complacent or lazy. Let's go back to July. August, I really didn't do much. You can see August, I took a lot of time off. I only did it 3 weeks, or maybe all 4 weeks. But basically, I was like, my lowest was $61. That's pretty bad for me, honestly. July I wasn't really doing much. $14 one week. I took some time off in July because I had family visiting. And then, if you go back to like earlier, like May and stuff, I was making a lot more money. I was doing like $200. I was making in the high 100s or low 200s. April, I was freaking killing it, 230, 240. It's been fluctuating up and down, but like the last couple of weeks, again, I jumped up to 179, 162. So I have been hitting good. Last week I made about 163, so a little bit lower than what I wanted it to be, but I was literally doing it like every single day, guys. Except for like Monday. Some days I might only do like one delivery. Monday I only made $11, $27. $11 on Wednesday. Some days I'll only do 1 or 2 deliveries max, and that's it. $31 here, which reminds me I need to turn the app on because I don't have it on right now, and they are probably going to start throwing out orders for the afternoon. So again, guys, Side Hustle Mike and B-Tech Automotive signing off here, guys. If you guys like the video, please smash the like button and keep an eye out for more. Thanks again for watching. Okay, guys.